Hello students, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to study about measurement of time. So what exactly we are going to learn in the time? Let me explain you now. So we are going to learn first about, let me draw a line. I'm going to tell you about units. So when the units comes into picture, we have a different units in the time. So one is a standard one is a derived one. So what are those derived? What are the conversion factor? We will understand those things. Second, we will understand about devices. We will understand about the devices. What are the different devices to measure the time? Okay, when they will be used. Okay, those things. Next, what do you mean by 12 hours format? 12 hours format. In that format we will come across AM and PM. What is this? Okay, then 24 hours format. What is 24 hours format? When this will be used? So all these things we are going to study with respect to time. First, definition. So definition says this is a measurement, the measurement of period between two events. One is a start event, here start event, and another one is end event. So there are two events. Within that time we need to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 till the event ends. So whole complete number that gives the time frame. So that is the 1 2 3 4 5 6. So what these are called period. Okay, these are period, these are called unit. 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 units, something like that. So let's take an example here. Question is, what time you go to school? Okay, the answer for this is some x time. Okay, so this x time is the event at the time you will go to school. So here we are talking with respect to event. So that's what I wanted to highlight here. Second question, what is your age? So this will give you the number of days, in terms of number of days, in terms of number of months, in terms of number of years. How you know the date of birth and the current date. You will subtract from current date, okay, minus your date of birth. So you'll get days, and this will be converted into month, and this will be converted into years. So you have answer here. What my point is here, this is one event and this is second event. So we are correlating these two events and calculating and getting the answer, that is the timeline, that is called time. So this years we can convert it into time as well. How much time back, how many hours back, how many seconds back I born. So like that we have a calculation. And the next point is, during this study of time we come across a term called mean solar day. That is called mean solar day. What do you mean by mean solar day? Take our earth. Okay, let me draw earth here. This is the earth and this is the earth, and we have an axis. This is axis. Okay, and the earth revolves around itself with respect to axis. The earth revolves around it itself. So means when the earth starts now, this is one event, start event. Okay, and you start count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that, so on till the next day same time. So it means you will be completely counting till you're going to count complete one day. Means the earth will rotate from start point and comes to the same point. That takes 24 hours. That takes 24 hours. Means it's 86,400 seconds. We cannot say one day equal to 86,400 seconds. It is fact. It is the right answer. But to simplify in our daily life, we have converted the seconds into minutes, okay, and then hour, and then day, so on. So the mean solar day means complete 24 hours equals to one mean solar day. See here, this is the earth and this is the axis, and earth rotate its own axis, and then it rotates completely around the sun. That is the understanding. See, when the earth rotates its own axis and when it completes one revolution, I would say here one revolution, it takes 24 hours. It take 24-hour time. Okay, means it rotates 360-degree. See, let me put it to drawing here. So here 0 and here 0. When it is rotates to, this is the axis, I would say this is the axis point. I'm looking the earth from the top. So this is axis, this is 180-degree. So when the earth starts from this to 180-degree, the time counts 12 hours. Means 0, 3, 6, 9, and this is and then it is a 12. So 0 and 12 are part of the same numbering convention, and in the clock you see here this is the one, and the 0 which is always starts with the midnight, okay, and ends in the afternoon, in the ends one circle, it is afternoon. So my point here is midnight, the journey of midnight to afternoon is called anti-meridian, and this is called AM. Okay, and the journey starts from 12 to next 24 hours. Okay, 12, here it is 15, here it is 18, and here it is 21, and here it is 22. So that is from afternoon to once again midnight. So what happens here, the afternoon is here is afternoon, okay, and from here to here it is called PM, the post meridian. Here it completes 360-degree, here it completes 360-degree, okay, and this is called post meridian. This is called PM. Okay, so this is how it is called. So mean solar day and the post meridian and and the and anti-meridian will be named. Now let us go with from this 10 to night 10. It is a 12 hours cycle. Okay, it is becomes a one cycle, and then one more cycle. In this cycle, we will see daytime. Okay, and another cycle we will see night time. So combining together day and night, the Earth completely rotates its own axis to complete one revolution. I would say it is called one rotation. One rotation. Also, I would say call it as one revolution. So this is how it is. This is called complete one mean solar day. Time is the unit of time is second. That is standard unit, and 1 minute equals to this minute equals to 60 second. Okay, means this the minute is simplified and derived from 60 period of count. So it is standardized that 60 count of period becomes a 1 minute. Okay, and this 60 minute, so this 60 minute becomes a 1 hour. Okay, this is 60 minutes becomes a 1 hour. Minute into 1 hour. This also can be written as 3600 seconds. But this is quite difficult to read and write and maintain in the data. That's why, to simplify purpose, the special units has been introduced, and those are minutes and hours with respect to seconds. So that is the one. So once this 20, since the mean solar day we studied 24 hours. Okay, this is a group of 12 hours and 12 hours. So 0 to 180 degree of rotation of Earth is 112 hours. Another 180 degree to 360 degree completion of the Earth rotation is another 12 hours. Altogether it is 24 hours to complete one revolution of Earth with respect to its own axis. So this one is called 1 day. This is called 1 day. And this, like this, if it is 365 days completes, it becomes a 1 year. In the 365 days, the Earth revolves. It means, in the simplification I wanted to say, Earth will revolve around the Sun. It's by revolving itself. Okay, and here is a two moment. One moment is Earth movement itself, and then around the Sun. What I wanted to tell here, that this is, you see, the 365 days and 1 year. Here is the complex and more number digit. Here is only single. This is very easy to read in the long run. This is not comfortable. And even we can convert this year into seconds, it will be a huge big number. Okay, so just for your information, 24 hours itself, if you want to convert into seconds, it will be 60 into 60, okay, into 24 hours equals to 86,400 seconds. It means the moment you start 1, 2, 3 and keep on count till the same day next time, so your count will be ends at 86,400. Your count will be 86,400 the next day at the same time. It means you completing the 1 day. So that is how it is become calculated as a 24 hours. And this is a special unit. Let me go to understand about what is 24 hours timeline and what is 12 hours timeline. So the 12 hours time here, 0, 0, 3, 6 and 9. Okay, and this is 0 to 3, 0 to 6 early morning, morning, and this is 12. Midnight 12 is called always 00. Midnight 1 o'clock is always, we call it like this, and this is AM. This is AM, anti-meridian. Early morning 6 o'clock is called anti-meridian. Early o'clock 9 o'clock is anti-meridian. And so now 11:59 is AM, and afternoon 12 is PM. This is here post meridian starts. Post meridian. Okay, and 2 PM equal to 2 PM, and 5 PM, so on, and then it continues till night. 11:59 PM means it's a midnight. It's a midnight, and it's a dark day. It's a dark, outside is a completely dark. So this is how it is. And 12 in the midnight is also call it as a 0. Okay, that is how it is. It is called completely midday, midnight. So this is how in the 24 hours format, the starts with a 0, the 0, 3, 6, 9, then 15, then 18, then 21, and 24. So the first three, the first three is midnight, is mixed day, morning, and then this is a afternoon, and then this is a midday, and then this is a evening, and this is going to be next night, and this is completely midnight. So this is how it is. What happens this time, however, we are going to call it as 24 hours format, and this is 12 hours format. In the 12 hours format, we will segregate as AM as anti-meridian, and this is a PM. This is called post meridian. What happens now here, 24 hours, we don't have anti-meridian and post meridian. We are just going to count. After 12, we are going to count 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so on. So this is how it is going to be calculated. So that's why it is 24 hours. For example, why these are implemented. See, 12 hours timeline is 0 to 180 degree, and another 180 degree to 360 degree. So here the anti-meridian, post-meridian is coming to picture. 0 to 180 degree is starts with a 0 in the midnight and 12 in the noon, that is AM, and 180 degree to 360 degree is 12 afternoon till midnight 0, that is called PM. So this is the 12 hours format. When we go to 24 hours format, 0 to 12 is no post meridian, no anti meridian. We call it like that. It is just a 180 degree movement of the earth with respect to axis. Then we say it's a 13 to 24 hours. 30 to 24 hours means after 12 we count as a 13, 14, 15, 16. So 13 means in with respect to 12 hours it's a 1 PM, and 14 means it's a 2 PM. So 21 hours means it's a 9 PM. So like that, the conversion of 24 hours format and 12 hours format. So this here the earth rotates completely 360. So this is how here why these are implemented, because as a simplification purpose. The application here is office timings. Okay, office timings generally, and this application is flight timing and railways, etc. And here the school timing and sleep time. So all these are categorized to match with uh, 12 hours format, and even we can use this time format into flight and railway as well, but internationally it is defined as we have to use a 12 hours format for flight and railways and any mode of transportation. Okay, that is how it is. So this is all about 24 hours and the 12 hours format. Now let us understand what are the devices used to measure the time. Basically, we have a pendulum clock which was used in the traditional days, even alarm clock which will be used to get up in the early morning or do some activity at certain time. We keep it alarm, and this is a sand clock. Once it is a traditional, this clock has a different time sets. These clocks are set of 10 minutes, and sometimes it is a 5 minute. The 5 minute sand clocks are very small in size, 10 minutes are a little bit larger, 60 minute, and like that. So what exactly it means, the sand inside this is it flows here. When completely sand flows here, that time it becomes a 10 minutes because it is written over there. It is calibrated to measure only the 10 minutes of completely sand transfer from one ball to the second ball. Like that, the smaller these sand clocks or even have, you will get 5 minutes and 60 minutes. And this is a pocket watch which you are going to put it in your uh, pocket, so that's how you can see whenever you want to see the time. It's a traditional methodology and traditional system to check the time. Nowadays people wear a watch, digital watch and mobile phone. From that instrument you get to know the timings. This wall clock is put on the wall in your home to see the timing. And digital watch and digital clock all are a new technology which is came recently, and it is people are started using. It is very much easy to read the numbers instead of dial system. So that's how it has become easier nowadays. So these are all devices which are used for the temperature, for the time. So going to next, we are going to use, we are going to study about the temperature with respect to unit and the devices. And in the devices, there is a mercury cord which will be used to measure the temperature. Why only mercury? That is a question. What is the role? We will study that point. Okay, I request you to subscribe to this channel. Okay, let's start with the temperature.